Are you a personal trainer? Are you taking cashies? Are you accepting cash for your PT business? I'm going to share with you 4 reasons why if you're taking cash, you're going to end up broke as a personal trainer. Now, when I started personal training, yes, I took the old cash client on the side, but it was very fast to realize that as the more personal training sessions I did, the faster that mistakes were being made with the cash. It also meant that my cash was so up and down, my money was so up and down, I didn't know what was coming in, when it was coming in, and it really made me feel uneasy, and it was really hard to continue that model through. Luckily, very early on, I really got smart around this topic, and I said there's got to be a better way than just accepting 10 packs or 20 packs. You know what I'm talking about? Someone's going to pay you, a 10-pack visit or a 20-pack visit. It's great when you receive the money, but after that, if you're just getting that every now and again, it's very hard to balance the consistency and continue your cash flow, most importantly. So if you're a personal trainer and you want to take this business to the next level, this is one of the reasons why you've really got to get rid of the cash mentality, most importantly. So number 1 is you're going to be required to do more work. What did you get into business in the first place for? What did you get into personal training in the first place for? You thought, yep, I'll get into personal training. I will charge my $80, $90, $100, $70 per hour. Awesome. But it's going to require you doing more work because you're going to turn yourself into a bookkeeper, an accountant. You're going to have to balance your books. You're going to be checking your bank details to see if the money's come in. You're going to have to be seeing who's paid you in cash what day, how much they're owing you for. If someone's missed a session as well, you're going to have to try and balance that up as well. So it actually takes more work to get cash in. So then you can lower the average hourly rate, and you're going to start to see that your hourly rate's going to get less and less and less and less. So it's definitely going to require way more work. Now, my point number 2 is what I've always hated. When I was a personal trainer and I started with a cash mentality, this is what I really hated. I really hated these. Remember those conversations? Those hard conversations. You know those awkward conversations? The conversations where you say, I think you owe me. I think you mispaid me. I think that, excuse me, I think that you owe me a bit of money here. You know, those kind of conversations. Those kind of conversations are going to literally destroy that business, that PT and client relationship, because now you're coming in as a kind of bookkeeper and saying, hey, you mispaid me. Are you really going to argue over $80 that you could potentially lose that client for the next 2-3 years? I certainly really found that a really hard point, and I certainly lost a lot of money because I didn't have the awkward conversations. Or even if I did have the awkward conversations, I could never get it perfectly right because I always missed a session, most importantly. Okay, number 3. This is a big one. This is a big one. Cancellations. Are they going to cancel? You know the phone call you get or the text message you get? Sorry, I can't make it a training session. Something came up. And you know you've got your policy in place, your cancellation rate in place, but they just cancel now before. What are you going to do? Are you going to ask for the cash the next day? Are you going to bill them the next day? Because they're going to see it and they go, oh, I didn't turn up for the session. So if you're just doing a cash per session, it's really hard to ask for that session that they missed out, to them actually have to fork over that cash. They might do it 1, 2, or 3 times with you, but after that, they're going to start to split and go, no, this is not working. I'm not going to pay for that session that I cancelled, and most importantly. So it doesn't matter how good your policy is in place with your cancellation rate, that's a really hard conversation to have and really hard to take that money, especially when it's session to session rate, most importantly. Point number 4 is you're going to have to resell if you're always taking cash payments. If you're taking single payments, if you're taking 10 packs, 20 packs. I heard a PT client was taking a 100-pack session. You're going to have to resell that stuff. And so number 4 is about sales. I know a lot of personal trainers don't like sales. So every time that you get to the end of that 20-pack, that 10-pack, that 5-pack, you're going to have to resell the process again and again and again. And that's not something you want to do because that's going to require more brain power, more energy, more conversations just to make that reoccurrent sale, most importantly. And the last one I want to add, if I can fit that in, my personal favorite is holidays. Christmas. So when you're in that period there, you can have the best intention to ensure that you're open over the Christmas period, over the Easter break. But the truth of the matter is that we know the clients disappear on holidays, they get a bit slack, they might cancel a lot more. So it means that we're going to lose out money in the holiday period, most importantly. And so these all equal out that your PT business will suffer, will fail, will go down if you're still taking cashies and this is your main form of income. So what's the solution to this? It's very simple, it's very easy, it's very effective. The solution to this is get yourself on a direct debit payment system, most importantly. There is so many direct debit payment systems out there. We personally use PaySmart, they're one of our partners, and it doesn't matter who you use, but get yourself onto a direct debit payment company. There's a lot of PT apps and software out there that are connected to payment companies. So if you're taking a direct debit service in, it means that you're not going to work more. So we can cross it out. You're just going to be doing the work that you love. If you take a direct debit system and you get that process, you're not going to have the awkward conversation. You're going to have better, higher level conversations, and you might be upgrading them. You might be having conversations about bringing their partners and their friends. So that's going to be removed. Cancellations. If they do last minute cancellations on a direct debit system, you need a couple days to stop those payments. So that's going to be avoided. They don't turn up, they still get charged. I like that one. Number 4, you're not going to have to be a salesperson every single time that their sessions run out. So you can do what you're best, be a personal trainer. And number 5, holidays. This is a really powerful way because you can take your holidays and you know what? You're going to get paid for your holidays, most importantly. Because if you are open for business and they have committed that they will continue to train, you can still continue charging them, most importantly. I hope that really helps you as a personal trainer because I know when I started personal training, that was one of the biggest struggles that I ever had, to ensure that I was consistent, to ensure that I got paid on time. And once I found out that direct debit was available, once I found out this process, it changed my entire business because I was able then to be a personal trainer. I was able to do what I really wanted to do. I didn't have to worry about all this sort of stuff. And that's the reason why a lot of personal trainers don't make over the 6-month mark because they're worried about their business, they're worried about their cash flow, they're not very good at sales. And you shouldn't have to be. We have systems and processes that can get you through that. So I'd love to know what your opinion about this topic is. I'd love to know if you're still taking cash and you've been in the industry for many years. Has that worked for you? How has that worked for you? Because I haven't certainly seen that with my own 2 eyes. So share below if that's working for you and let me know your thoughts. If you want to watch this episode, you can watch it on YouTube as well. So you can subscribe there, which is great because you can start to see regular episodes coming through. If you're listening to an audio, you can listen to this on podcasts as well. Whatever platform that you want to play on, go for it. We're also there too. Thanks so much.